late, but I've been traveling. But let's get into it. Real Housewives of Atlanta. We have Porsha. Porsha is babysitting for Phaedra because Phaedra got some things to do. I'm gonna use this as a good learning curve because you know I want to have me some babies with Todd. Child, she started babysitting them children at 7:30, and when she finished, I think it was 9 o'clock or 8:30. Them kids had wore her out. Porsha, where was you going to with that rehearsal dinner dress on? Them daggone kids told her, Porsha, I don't trust you. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. If she put them kids down for bedtime, she gonna start reading them a story. Once upon a time, there was a princess. Her name was Porsha. And Porsha had a good job. Porsha worked for Dish Nation, Ricky Smiley. They paid me to speak. Me! Can you believe it? That was her happily ever after. Good night. Phaedra came home and rescued her from them kids. She was like, child, they smart. They sit here and try to outsmart me. They you and Apollo put together. You better watch them. Cause one to lie and the other one to steal. Cairo wants to be a model. So Cairo is on the set showing the V. You know the V that D'Angelo used to have back in the day? Where we all used to be looking down at the TV like this? That V. Got baby all on. Bob comes through. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why my son naked? Mama was like, look, let me go ahead and get this child a modeling deal so I can pay for this goddamn house that he ain't probably ever gonna live in. So then Bob gonna whisper in Sheree ear talking about something. Remember when we first got together? She said, you ain't never looked like that. Boop. Kenya calls her daddy on the phone. Daddy says, now this is how daddy talk. Daddy talk like he fresh out of some kind of rehabilitation. And I'm not talking about like drugs. He needs some real, true, professional help. I'm gonna get on a plane and I'll be there, Kenya. Phaedra gets her administrator to call Kandi to set up a lunch date. Phaedra, I know that you and Kandi ain't on the best of terms right now, but you still got that girl phone number. Anyway, we flip over, we see what Kandi is talking to her staff about. Oh Lord, I just got this phone call from Phaedra's administrator. Phaedra lied so goddamn much, she done flipped the story around talking about these bogus CDs. But 2 weeks ago, she was running around here with security talking about some, you know, I'm scared for my life. But she tells us, oh, I ain't worried about this, all this misunderstanding. Then we see Phaedra doing damage control. She got drama mama coming through looking like an old Leandra. Talking about something. You're safe, baby. My son loves you and so do I. Okay, Phaedra. What you should have did is had drama pop his tail back over there, made sure that he put the address in Google Maps and really showed up to the right law office if that's the real story. She was like, I'm so sick of people saying this and saying that. Andy's mama was like, well, I heard that he said he tired of being screwed over and he gonna blow you the F up. Then we see Kandi over there, she talking about it. She was like, child, I was trying to be cordial, but just cause I'm trying to be cordial don't mean my mama gonna be cordial. I don't know how my mama is. I see Porsha done ordered some pre-prep meals from Blue Apron because she's having a dinner for her family because she wants them to meet Todd. Really confused. I know Todd said he wanted to take it slow, let everything happen organically, but now you're meeting the family. They drilling him down about wanting these kids. So he gave her the look like my kids is almost off of child support. Todd did tell her, I love you. I don't know. So Kenya done picked up her daddy from this goddamn airport. He's starting off already. Oh, you done fixed up the place. It don't look like that piece of skid it used to look like. He notices the window is busted out before they even got in the house. He was like, oh, we got to do something about that. That ain't right there. And then he started quoting the only scripture that he knew. This ain't love, Kenya. Love is kind. Love is patient. And I don't know the rest because I just learned it just a few minutes ago. Sheree meets up with Cynthia because she wants Cynthia to basically get Cairo in on the inside and take him straight to New York Fashion Week. Cynthia looks at her and was like, hey, that is the Super Bowl of modeling. Pump your brakes. He good looking, but let me see what he work with. Take his shirt off. Said, if you don't stop lusting after that kid, Cynthia, I know Uncle Ben and doing whatever the hell he want to, but don't be lusting after that kid. Kenya's dad is actually supposed to meet up with Matt. When Matt is supposed to come over to this cigar lounge. I want a 1400 Patron cigar. No, he said a 4,000. Was it a 4,000 or 400? It don't matter. I said, this your first time smoking a goddamn cigar. 17 text messages later, Matt said he ain't coming. Anybody that send you 17 text messages in a row, run. Matt said he ain't coming. Daddy said call him. Matt gets on the phone. Matt was like, I was on my way, but then I realized I'm so sick and tired of being manipulated. She want me to cook, clean, wash dogs, do all of that. What? Matt shows up. And between Matt, Crazy Eyes, and goddamn Kenya's daddy, I felt like I was on the set of Charlie Brown. Womp womp. Womp womp womp. Womp womp womp. Womp 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 womp. I said, it's hard to deal with someone when they think that they're perfect. Kenya daddy said, well, Kenya, tell me what you got to say about that. Kenya was like, it's not that I think I'm perfect. That if you mess up, you gotta fix what you messed up. Matt, I'm not gonna sit around here and let her manipulate me even further than what she's already done. I have to go. Kenya's daddy, if you leave and you go up that street and get in that truck, I don't ever want you to come back. So Kandi and Phaedra, they finally meet up, and it was crickets. And it was this stare down for like 35 seconds. It was weird as heck. Kandi was like, look, okay, let's go ahead and cut to the chase. Why am I here? You say one thing to my face, but then I hear something else in the streets. In your confessionals, to the friends, to everybody. You say you want to be cordial with me, be straight up with me. Basically, they was like, look, we take jabs at each other. And it was like, the jabs that I take at you are really true, and they are what I believe. There ain't nothing that I ain't never said to you. You still running around here talking about something my husband was under the couch scraping for change because I didn't give him his allowance. And I agree. That was a low blow, and I knew it was going to come back up, and I knew basically it was going to be the end of that friendship. Phaedra was like, look, I thought we was good, but I think that your mother was doing a whole lot at that taste testing. She was like, but what my mama said is basically what she believed. I can't tell her what to believe and what not to believe. Go ahead and put the cards on out there. You were talking about how you wasn't scared, but a couple of weeks ago, you had security with you. They talking about something her mama and her daddy ordered the security for her. Phaedra lied. We don't even pay it no mind. We just go with it. So Phaedra tells Kandi, look, I am now a single mom. I have struggles. I am tired of doing this and I'm tired of doing that. She said, you talking to somebody that have been a single mama all the way up until now. She was like, first of all, Phaedra, you were counting down the days till Apollo went to jail. Don't act like this wasn't your relief. You wanted this relief just like when you take an Alka-Seltzer and you wait for it to kick in. This is what happened when he went to jail. You were waiting. You were planning to marry somebody by the new year. He said, let's go ahead and hit on this Nene thing. You crying to Nene about me and about our friendship, but you ain't even cried to her about your goddamn marriage. Phaedra said, well, maybe I loved you more than I loved my husband. Did y'all see the woman in the background? She said, okay, wait a minute. Kandi said, look, I know my name is Kandi, but my name ain't chocolate. I'm melting your mouth, not in your hand, and I ain't never been up in on Phaedra's mouth or her hand. I was like, what the hell is on here? Phaedra's still trying to play this whole blame game. You know, you take jabs at me, I take jabs at you. But Kandi was like, I think your jabs are more personal than mine are. Mine are for giggles and skits and all of that. And Phaedra, yours are malicious. Kandi was like, look, I gotta go. I gotta go. We're just gonna have to agree to disagree, and that we're gonna be cordial. We'll never be friends. She said, because I got a treasure chest of information that I could unleash on you, but I won't do that. And thank God, even though a friendship is dissolved, I'm gonna be that loyal friend even when we're not friends anymore. But that's it. Quick caps. Won't nothing happening tonight. Straight from the VA, the dirty, dirty South. Sue up, sue down.